Center in Houston, Texas. The Spurs taking on the Rockets. For San Antonio, playing at a high level deep into the season. And they're hungry to keep it going and a chance to see the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Always fun to see where everyone in the league stands. You take a look at the Rockets, they're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
You know, for the Spurs, they're in the #1 slot right now. Still half the season left, but there's nowhere else they'd rather be.
All right, let's check out San Antonio's starting lineup. Fox at the 1 with Castle at the 2. MP is out there with Devin Vassell, and it's Olynyk in at the 5, down low. And for the Rockets, KD and Smith, the lengthy duo at forward. Thompson out there with Tari Eason, and it's Şengün in at the center position. Well, 2 of the best guards in the league going at it today, Grant. Is there a bit of bragging rights on the line?
You know, maybe not for the players themselves, B.A., but the fans will absolutely use this game as evidence when they argue why their guy is the best.
Here's Fox. Thompson pulls it in. Eason finds Smith. We played just over a minute here in the first. Good D by MP. Now Vassell. Looking at the numbers, he's putting up 7 points a game. Morris outside. 5 to shoot. Up and over Smith. Morris can't hit.
See, that miss right there. It's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
Count it.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
And it's Vassell penetrating. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
And this team encourages Vassell to take initiative. Outstanding drive.
Outside Eason. About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. Lots of room. The offensive rebound. Second shot opportunity. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First personal foul.
Okay, Şengün. Look at the big man baiting the defender into the foul.
That free throw good from Şengün. Talking about Alperen Şengün for a moment. What are some things that stand out about him to you, RJ?
I would say his passing for sure. He's very Jokic-esque with some of the dimes that he dropped. And we've seen him accept a bigger role on the scoring side also.
Olynyk against Şengün. And stolen by Durant. Stolen by Vassell. Back come the Spurs in transition. Here's Morris. It's hauled in by Houston. It was a victory here for the home team last time these guys met.
And in the last meeting, they were the better defensive team. They were the disruptors, causing turnovers all over the place.
That was the key factor, and it has to have a carryover effect. You get in a team's head when you cause them to make that many mistakes.
Outside Olynyk. Back to Vassell. Out to Fox. Pass to Castle. Down to 5 on the shot clock. San Antonio needs to get off a shot. Morris for 3. The shot, no good. Houston leading by 3. Durant, pass to Eason. Thompson scanning the floor. And here's Durant. He's covered by Fox. Here's Eason. That's good. And so Durant with the assist.
You expect Durant to finish what he drives, but he fooled the defense by making that pass.
Castle a screen on Thompson. Pass to Castle. Back to Morris. And after missing his first 3 shots, he drains it. 1 for 4.
Oh, my. Powering through the contact. MP just went to work on them in the paint.
Smith with a screen on Vassell. Durant inside. He's guarded by Vassell. Count the basket.
The control KD has from any spot on the floor, that's what makes him different.
Fox finds Castle. Morris, a screen on Easton. To the paint. Morris can't hit.
And to put things simply, this has not been his quarter.
Smith passes to Eason. And Houston, another three.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Spurs trail by 9. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Here's Vassell. 11 points for him last game against New Orleans. Back to MP. Eason pulls it in.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
The Spurs have gone only 3 for 9 from the floor. Back to Castle. Down low. Here's Morris. Oh, and a slam dunk by Morris.
Making sure of that one. MP at ground zero.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And the Rockets going with a whole new group out there. A big... substitution here for San Antonio. Barnes, he's checked in for Olynyk. Bryant comes in for Vassell. Johnson, he's checked in for Castle. And it's Harper in for De'Aaron Fox. Back to Finney-Smith. Here's the three. Here's Adams. And a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket.
And on the offense. This is how Adams hurts you. You have to be aware of where he is at all times.
Morris passes to Barnes. MP inside. Adams is there. Kicks it out to Bryant. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Last game matched up with the Grizzlies. A tough loss there.
Defensively, they weren't up to the task. Didn't play as a cohesive unit, and it really hurt them.
Boy, they looked like they were asleep on that end of the floor. No one was talking. No one was paying attention. Yeah, it was rough.
Johnson against Holiday. Morris. Adams grabs the miss.
Yeah, it feels like he's forcing things. Look what will happen. He's trying to help his team.
Finney-Smith passes to Holiday. Finney-Smith's shot is off. And so MP will bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. It's a 12-point game.
Okay, HB, I see you still pack a punch. That's an impressive finish.
Here's Van Vliet. 14 points for him last game against Memphis. Ooh, it's stolen. Back come the Spurs in transition. Now here's Morris. He's closely guarded. And the basket is good. MP's got 6.
If you give him any sort of space, he's going to attack.
Now here's Van Vliet. Still without a bucket. Four on the clock. And off target. He starts the game 0 for 1. And so it's Houston up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. They've been lights out from deep. And it's a big reason why they have a lead in this one. More 2K action in just a moment. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Rockets.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And another thing, they found the open man. Really playing unselfish basketball, moving the ball around there on the perimeter.
Alperen Sengun out there with Steven Adams. Then there's Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's Josh Okogie. And it's Van Vliet in at the point. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Rockets. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Pelicans really lit up the floor. He picked up 38 points and gets in shooters' heads with the shot blocking. And with the flashy numbers he put up in that one, it's worth the price of admission just to see how he follows it up. Guys?
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
And I'll be interested to see if the opposition looks to double him, because this should open up opportunities for his teammates to get going.
Van Vliet against Fox. From the low block. Pass to Okogie. Adams a screen. From 20 feet. Okogie's shot is off. Spurs trail by 3. They are looking really strong offensively.
Yeah, just terrific momentum. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Here's MP. Fox left side. And it's stolen by Van Vliet. Pass to Finney-Smith. Back to Van Vliet. Here's Okogie. 4-3. Houston with another miss. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter, and the Rockets have had success adding veteran leadership to their young roster, RJ.
And that's a great lesson in roster building. It's always beneficial to have adults in the room, experienced guys who can set positive examples for younger players.
Houston making some changes. Tate comes in for Finney-Smith, and it's Durant in for Okogie. Devin Vassell, he's checked in for San Antonio. Castle comes in for Harper. Durant, the pass to Sengun. Three-pointer, Van Vliet. Rebound by San Antonio. MP's got rebound number 7 tonight. Fox with the ball. Van Vliet covering. They now take the lead. And it's 6 points for Devin Vassell.
I just love the ball movement.
Durant surveying the D. Durant on the move. And no good, trying to use the glass. On offense, here's San Antonio. Right now on a 9-0 run. Fox goes in after missing his first attempt. Now 1 for 2.
Let me tell you guys what, I am happy I'm retired. I would not want to check Fox. This man is way too quick.
Durant finds Van Vliet. Ooh, poked away. And here's Sengun. Takes a 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Sengun's got 5 now.
Well, Sengun can be choosy at the arc. So when he does take these shots, he means business.
Here's Morris. Oh, and a slam dunk by Morris.
He's been playing great unselfish basketball. Really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters. His
has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
Lead against Fox. It's good on the putback.
Offensive rebound is a big part of Şengün's game. Just look at his numbers. They've been great over the years.
And guys, that's how you throw it down with a little something extra. And with the windmill, too.
He just reversed it as well. Durant against Castle. Fades and shoots. Durant, no good.
Even though he had space, there is never an easy fadeaway.
Adams against MP. Morris, a screen on Tate. Here's Vassell. With some arc. MP shot is off. Houston has gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3. Durant taking it in close.
It just looks too easy. Durant with the skill and height to get anything he wants from the mid-range.
Pass to MP. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That one on Şengün. And a lot of spot-up shooters now adding a one-dribble pull-up 3 to the repertoire.
Yeah, when you have defenders selling out to contest that catch and shoot, you got to reload, relocate, and let it fly. It's a valuable counter for those long-distance specialists.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Adams. Smith comes in for Alperen Şengün. Eason's checked in for Tate. And it's Thompson in for Van Vliet.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Thompson outside. Pass to Smith. Back to Thompson. Screen by Capella. Thompson passes to Capella. MP with the block.
You should know a young guy like MP is looking to send that shot all the way into the crowd.
Gotta get done inside. MP.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
2 minutes remaining.
Outside Eason.
2 minutes.
Back to Durant. Smith outside. 6 to shoot. That's good. And so Durant with the assist. Smith's got 8.
You know, Smith came into the league as a capable and confident shooter off the catch.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
Durant. KD out here flexing on people.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
A minute 29 left in the second period. How prolific a scorer is KD? He and LeBron are the only players ever to score 40 against every team.
That is both incredible and not surprising when you think about it. The ease in which KD puts up huge scoring numbers is nothing like anything we've seen. He's looking much more confident here in the second quarter as far as his scoring goes.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, guys. Amen Thompson, one of the most spectacular athletes in basketball. Coach Ime Udoka said he's so fast and explosive that he has the versatility to attack any matchup. Put a big body on him, he still has his advantages. We can put him anywhere in actions, and he can get downhill. Guys, back to you.
What an athlete. Okay, Allie, thanks for the report.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Looking at who's out there now for San Antonio. Champagnie, he's checked in for Vassell, and it's Harper in for McLaughlin.
He's been locked all the way in from before, and he's the #1 reason why they're winning right now.
23 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Houston has gone 7 of 13 from downtown so far in this game. And here's Durant. Last game for him, he had 14. Three seconds left. Misses off the left iron. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. It's Houston. They lead by 2. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Halftime is here, and with the San Antonio Spurs in a neck-and-neck game, lots to talk about.
Their trouble is defending the arc. It's got to be a team effort. Just one breakdown, that's all it takes to give up 1-3.
I love playing these types of defenses. I'm ready to lace them up right now and knock some threes down myself, Ernie.
It's time now to take a look at how the All-Star voting is shaping up.
We are really close to it now. One of my favorite events of the year. I just bought a new suit for it.
Yeah, I like the whole week and all the events on the court and off the court is going to be lit. And I bet not be on that waiting list to get into your party, Kenny.
Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
And given that he's just delivered a double-double through 2 quarters, I'm excited to see his stats at the end of the night.
But I don't think that that's the most important thing to him. Sure, putting up big numbers doesn't hurt, but he's all about getting the win over everything else.
On the floor for Mitch Johnson starting the second half. Castle at the 2 with Vassell at the 3. MP is out there with Kelly Olynyk, and it's Fox in at the 1 spot. And you watch Alperen Sengun. He's a beast on the blocks, Graham.
Yeah, B.A., he throws his weight around, but what separates him is his skill. Against the best post defenders in the league, he comes up with creative ways to score.
Kept alive. Here's Morris. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Yeah, some pretty stuff there by MP. Now, he knew he was going to get hit.
He's off on the second. Houston leading by 4. Smith finds Durant. Back to Smith. Out to Thompson. Let's go with a 3. Here's Sengun. Pass to Smith. Ooh, the dunk by Smith.
Yeah, what an athlete Smith is. Excellent at rising up to punch it home.
Fox with the ball. And here's Vassell from the arc. Eason pulls it in. The Rockets have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Durant against Vassell. Right side Durant. Kevin Durant, unfazed by the D.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Fox surveying the D. To the inside. MP shot is off.
Not an ideal start to the second half for them. 0 for 3.
Oh, the dunk by Smith.
Yeah, a prolific score from all 3 levels. Smith showing off here tonight.
And here's a timeout from Mitch Johnson. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Johnson, he's checked in for Castle. Spurs trail by 10. Inside. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Well, Vassell is an active scorer, which in turn forces defenders to foul him at times.
And so Vassell nails both of them. And here's Durant. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Yep, count it. Durant's got 12 points in the game.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Fox outside. To the middle. Ooh, stolen by Smith. to Thompson. Smith outside. Over Fox. Durant, no good. Spurs trail by 10. Fox outside. Eason against Johnson. Screen by Olynyk. Launches it. It's hauled in by Houston.
Oh, man, what happened at halftime? Since then, they're 0 for 4.
Durant, the pass to Smith. Thompson outside. Back to Smith. Beyond the arc. And it's MP with a rebound. MP's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Oh, and a slam dunk by Morris.
Yeah, when we talk about MP's unlimited potential, we're referring to nights like this one.
Outside Durant. Şengün against Olynyk. Şengün passes to Smith. Back to Şengün. 5 on the clock. Here's Durant. Can't hit from in close. Spurs trail by 8. The slam by MP.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Pass to Smith. Back to Durant. Now here's Şengün from the arc. And that comes off the assist by Durant. Durant's got 5 assists tonight.
And Şengün is piling up the points, looking totally confident and in control.
Fox, the pass to Johnson. To the paint. Şengün with a steal. Fast break. Here come the Rockets. And a foul called on MP. That's his first foul.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
Houston making some changes. Steven Adams checked in for Smith. And Van Vliet is subbed in for Eason. San Antonio also making some changes. Bryant, he's checked in for Olynyk. And it's Harper in for Vassell. 6 on the shot clock. Durant. It's rebounded by Morris. MP's got rebound number 13 tonight with that one. Now Fox. Right now he's contributing about 15.5 points a game. And it's Fox with the jam.
We talk about his quickness, but De'Aaron Fox has balance. He will throw it down on you in a second.
Durant against Johnson. Durant, pass to Adams. And it's MP with a rebound.
Look, the defense was locked in on him there. They know how dangerous he can be, and they guarded him perfectly.
Bryant in the high post. Here's Morris. Oh, and a slam dunk by Morris.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
Houston leading by 5. Thompson outside. Durant, pass to Thompson. Now Van Vliet. He's covered by Fox. That's good from Van Vliet. And the assist by Thompson. Thompson's got his 3rd assist of the night. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
He loves to get rid of it. Fox has a nose for the open man.
The Rockets have gone 7 of 13 in the second half. Pass to Adams. The 3 is up. Thompson's shot is off.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Out of bounds. It'll go to the Rockets. And so many young stars emerging in this league. Checking in on the Rookie of the Year race here in January. You look at MP, right in the thick of this season. He is the guy when it comes to Rookie of the Year. What a year he's having.
And this is the type of player you have to be excited about. There's no question he should be at the top of the Rookie of the Year rankings.
He has to be. The thing that's impressed me most is his mental toughness. He's got the kind of poise that you just don't see in a lot of rookies.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. The Greens checked in for Kevin Durant. Castles checked in for San Antonio. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for De'Aaron Fox.
Yeah, clearly his offensive output has been on a bit of a decline. Now, that could point to a lot of things, but mostly I think he's just putting his focus elsewhere on the floor, looking for other ways to help out his team.
And they're pushing it up. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
Showing how athletic he is. When Castle sees room for takeoff, he jumps all over it.
Van Vliet, the pass to Adams. Here's Okogie. He's guarded by Castle. Stolen by Castle. Back come the Spurs in transition. Here's MP. Oh, and a slam dunk by Morris.
A sharp steal and some quick offense cuts it down to a one-possession game. Well done.
On the wing, Green. Back to Van Vliet. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. Van Vliet's got 5 now.
Although he is just...
Oh, my goodness.
Okay, young man. We see you, MP. We know you for real.
Thanks for that great view, courtesy of the AT&T Connected Cam. And here's Van Vliet. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. Next up, they'll face the Hawks in Atlanta. It's a quick turnaround on the road. Just one game.
And imagine how good they'll look if he can start to chip in a bit more offensively.
Down low. Hook loose. Castle left side. And MP throws it down.
Oh, he's putting on a scoring clinic, guys. If it wasn't for him, they would not be in this game.
Here's Van Vliet. It's a tie game here in Houston. And time to step away quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. The fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Could be an exciting finish. We've got Fred Van Vliet. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Alperen Sengun. Then it's Steven Adams. And it's Okogie in a shooting guard. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Van Vliet outside. Pass to Finney-Smith. Here's Adams. Shot clock at 5. Here's Van Vliet. A deep 3. And the foul on Steven Adams. That's his first foul of the game. Keldon Johnson, he's checked in for San Antonio.
Spurs substitution, number 3.
Van Vliet's gone 2 for 7 from the field. Now here's Castle, tightly guarded. Pass to Johnson. Here's Morris. And MP throws it down.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot take a chance here. Barnes against Sengun. The kick out to Van Vliet. And the 3 off target.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Inside. And Sengun throw it down.
Scoring really comes naturally for Sengun. He's been taking care of business tonight.
Harper passes to Johnson. Now here's Castle. To the inside. Morris. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Rockets trail by 4. And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here.